We're here. We're live. You've got me. Weird microphone issue there, but all good. Which is nice because it means I can hear. Which is nice. Hello, everyone. We're back for a stream. It's the Archipelago series. We're back, returning to Amphitrust. I want to test something, which is, can you hear this? No, I'll take that as a yes. It looks like... How loud is that, folks? I'll go to... Hello, I'm in the corner. Ooh, I can do this and this. Illumination. There's a fan blowing at my feet and legs. If it's a problem, then let me know. It just means there's going to be a bit of noise, but it means that it reduces the likelihood that I'll die midstream. I've had food and stuff. You can't hear that? That's good. Okay, fine. It might be that it's not... I mean, I can't really hear it in my earphones, so maybe we've got away with it. Anyway. Let's get on with it. Let's see what's going on. We're in a computer game, and that computer game is Transport Fever 2. We've just come over to Ely Motor Sidings. It's December the 1st, 1952. Not really much is going on, to be honest. There's a train departing on its way to... where's it off to? This to me looks like... yeah, it's on its way. It's taking cars to Shanklin, probably to get exported. It's going... What route is it taking? I don't know what route it's taking. This route. It's going up here, through this cord. It's following the... It's using this little back line here. Ooh, an ore mine. We'll go back there momentarily, but while we're here, let's just let's do that. Remind ourselves that exists. That's quite usefully located. Potentially could actually go into there and feed that. Maybe that's exactly what I want to do. Actually, okay. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, right. Let's. No, good grief! Thank goodness that didn't work. Right, let's do that. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. No, 4. I forget. There we are. Yep. Is that too steep now? Oh, it's too steep, isn't it? F. That's fine because we'll do something a bit like this. Yep. There we go. Yeah, and then we'll maybe just do something like that. How's that? Yep, and then just create some nice no, not tunnel, for God's sake. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, lovely. Let's also go in here and smooth this out, shall we? There we are. Interesting, okay. So that's molten coal mine. Oh, you know what I need to do is low rough head. And it's A and B, isn't it? A and B. Lower rough head. That's probably all it is, isn't it? What's this one called? Oh yeah, no, it is all mine. I don't need to call it. Because it's owned by the AMB, so the AMB is expanding apparently. Did they just wipe out a field to put that in? They might well have. Now, does that connect with that? It doesn't. But if I now go like, if I do this, no, if I do this, and then Is that now? It's not. It's a little too far. Oh, that's annoying. Ah. How far? Oh, it's so close. Ah. Tell you what, that's annoying. Is there a way to skip through? Yeah. Nice way to end your first week as a working... Master Tram's first week as a working man. Eating pizza, watching me building a bridge. Ah, yeah, it's good. I am building a bridge. A little bridge, you know. Stuff does happen in this series. It's just to prove that stuff does actually happen. A side connection to the ore mine might do it. Oh, I see. Yeah, good point. Like this. Yes. Oof, not quite. Building the connection to rail sidings. I could do this and go... What can we do? What can we sneak in here? Like a little like a little connection like this, and then maybe just a little. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's nice. Now, what have we got? We've got... Okay, well, what we might want to do is actually expand these slightly. We're going to expand these. Yeah, we are. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Expand these because we're gonna. Yeah, look at this. Right. Okay. We're gonna build some. We're gonna build some tracks, folks. Oh, build some tracks. Look at this. Now, what do I actually want to do here? Possibly do a bit of this, and then. What is that? 30, 25. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Also want a signal, don't we? Not one way, but we do want a holding signal. Where are we going to have that holding signal? Presumably, yeah, this side. There. That's about the position we want it, isn't it? Now, because ore. Where does the ore? So there's ore goes up here. There's ore that goes up here. Where from? There's definitely an ore delivery in here. So let's have a look. Molten coal. Oh, maybe there isn't. Where's the steel? This. If I go for, I'm just trying to basically lowest soft ore. Oh yeah, of course. There's an ore coming from this direction as well. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's have a look. I reckon there's some value in. Where are we gonna go? Well, it's gonna drop it off in. Where is it gonna drop it off? Yeah, I think if I drop off in here, it does the right thing. But we can drop it off. Where do we want it? It can drop off in any of. Actually, 6 is too short. Possibly. No, 6, 5, 4, and 3 for sure. Possibly also 2. Yeah. Could drop it off in 2 and then get moving. Yeah, fine. Lovely. Now, what's the... Oh, golly, what? Is it this colour that we've... Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Next question. What is it called? Oh, yeah, fine. Let's do this. Yes. Yeah, lovely. And it's not molten, it's... what is it? Oh, lol. Yes, well, I did do that. Molten ore, because the sidings are molten, so that'll do. Molten ore. Okay. We want to either of these actually. Likewise in molten coal. Oh, and also, to be honest, any of these as well. Why is that now? Disappeared. Where's 2? And why? I have questions. Those questions possibly include... Yeah, there we go. I wonder why that wasn't working. So, 2... Yeah, platform 2. So there's only platform 1. That's fine, which is the same as I presume I did the other one, right? Yeah, it is. Good. Or we just need to make sure we're now load ore and then unload ore. Simple as that, really. Marvellous. Good. We just now need to create a train. What we're gonna do? We've got a surplus of these in shed, so let's get one of these in the go, and then cargo wagons. Get these in this colour, I think. Yeah, there we go. And I want that to go into molten ore. Marvellous. So this one here, this is called goods coal, and then fine, and then the other one that we're going to look at is goods ore. I mean, to be honest, it's goods mineral. Let's be honest. There we are. Right, grand. What was... Alright, lots of questions. Okay, golly. Side connection, yeah. Can another building push it over? Yeah, fine. George is asking, what was coal and iron ore doing at this time in the UK, particularly with rail? We were moving enormous amounts of coal. Less... I'm not sure about iron ore. I'm pretty sure iron ore was... we were also moving enormous amounts of coal by ship. That's how we were rolling. Is this the first new freight service since the 1940s? Could be. It's in very post-war. Well, you know, they are... No, it is, because they were moving lots of coal and, well, in this case, ore. But, yeah, I don't know about ore, actually. But certainly plenty of steel was being moved around by rail. But lots of coal being moved by rail, too. Anyway, there. Grand. So that's that. We've created that. That should... I presume that's over... That's appeared over here. Is it in here? No, it isn't. Oh, God knows where that train is. Where is it? Oh, golly. Yep. Oh, no, it is in there. Oh, yeah, it is in there, but it's just not... yeah, fine. Let's get moving. Yeah, fine. We were about to... We were down here looking at where the thing... that goods train was going, weren't we? I was enjoying the prospect of that. Well, let's head back to... Head back to Ely, but this train here is off on its shenanigans. So where were we? Yeah, goes up here, joins the Southern Main Line, goes along the Southern Main Line, all the way through. Crikey, it's a big old route. Follows the Southern Main Line the whole way, on the slows. Oh, there's a nice train whizzing along. On the slows, then comes up onto this road. Then comes into Shankly Western, where it delivers a bunch of cars. There we go. That's that. And I presume they then get shipped out from the harbour. That's probably what happens. It's a big, busy harbour. Very nice. There we go. Yeah. What else is going on here? Yeah, not a huge amount to report, really. There's a nice little ship coming in. Old Bury now accepts a new cargo type. There you go. Bit of Shanklin here. What are you up to, Shanklin? This area's getting busy. Also, this is expanding as well. Yeah, just... Oh, and here. Gripes. It is a long freight route, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. All these boats as well. Golly. Look at this. That's some serious material being brought into... How much is this shipping? Yeah. Decent amount. Peaked in the last year of the war, actually. It's interesting, isn't it? There we go. So that's The fuel refinery there. Is that? I don't really know what this is digging up, but it is digging it up. There's the little bridge. And then over into London. There's a nice little London, which, whoa. Snazzy. 1940. Big penny. Don't ask too many questions. What's this? Oh, interesting. Little brickworks there. Duly noted. Oh, London Biscuits Company. Right, it's January 1953. Ah, right now. Things be afoot. Things be afoot. Things are always afoot, aren't they? Did they change some of the industry looks during the update? I don't know. Did they maybe add? I think they maybe they've added more graphics to the update as things advance. I don't know. Little old London there. Yeah, there's little London. Little London. Right. I'm getting myself sidetracked. It's not time for sidetracking. It's time for me to go over here, because. So you remember back in, not that long ago really, 1948, when Amphitrust Railways was created. It wasn't the only thing that was created. Alongside Amphitrust Railways was created Amphitrust Road Services. Here it is. This nice fetching mustard colour now, actually, in fact, that they've started already painting. Sort of, they kind of wanted a distinct kind of brand and livery, so they've started painting the ARS trucks in this kind of mustard yellow. It's nice mustard yellow. Why am I talking about this? Well, up until this point, there were still quite a lot of goods operators running. Non-nationalised hauliers. This is different to the UK. So in Britain, everything was outright brought under. Only only what were known as the Category C hauliers remained private. Everything else was nationalised. Or rather remained kind of nationalised post-war. But 1948, everything became British Road Services. Slightly different in Amphitrust. They didn't kind of go for quite the... They didn't feel like they necessarily wanted to push they didn't have the political will to do that at that point. But it's reached 1953, and the roads are starting to get busy, and fuel prices of fuel are rising, and it's time, they realise it's time to start there are problems, and the only way they reckon the current government, our socialist government, can solve this problem is by fully nationalising all of the road hauliers. So let's have a look at some of them. This is some of the road hauliers we've got. We've got ACOA Logistics. This is apparently not familiar. This is the arms company of Amphitrust. Their logistics division is a road haulier. We have Angelos Stores here, with deliveries undertaken by Jermaine Allen and Company. There, Jermaine, lovely. We have who wants to guess what this is? This is the Amphitrust Petroleum Company here, and again a haulier, and this actually has a few different hauliers around the island, but one of them is Jimmy Murray Liquid Transport. So there's the haulier there. We have Burgess Hill Industrial Parts, which is based out of Annapolis. They've got their own hauliers as well. Bridport Tooling have their own hauliers. Of course, Kroll Consolidated Construction Limited have quite a big haulage division across kind of into and across Voreus Limon, around Kroll as well. So it's pretty major. It's giving you an insight into some of the businesses that operate on our little island as well. There's a feast for the eyes. We just saw it. The Ely Motor Company. Yes, they do have stuff being moved by rail, as we saw, but they also have quite a large road haulage division, as you might think for a road haulage for a road vehicle manufacturing company. So they've got road haulage. We've got some of the smaller businesses like Farrow Bakeries. They've got little vans with this nice livery on. We've got Froome Aggregates up the other end of the island. It's got kind of this on the side of their trucks. The Halewood Company, the famous Halewood Company of Amphitrust. They've got their haulage. Jimothy and Sons haulage move stuff for Haverhill Meat Wholesalers Limited. Hennock Supplies Limited have a haulier. They are. Lots of Easter eggs, by the way, so enjoy the Easter eggs. Hornby Machines Limited, overland transport by George de Silva Goods Company. Oh, they are. George de Silva Goods Company. Interesting enough, because George got a spanner as well, so look at this. Anyway, so there you go, Hornby Machines Limited, these goods companies. Liverpool Bakeries Limited have got their nice little vans that have this little daily at your door, this little livery going on, very nice. Lochcaster Distillery has quite a lot of road haulage to get its grain in and out. Yeah, they are quite nice. Especially like EMC. Which one's EMC, Robin? EMC. Where is EMC? Which one is EMC? Oh yeah, the motor company. Yeah. There we go. EMC. That's these logos are all based on real. They're based on hybrids of real kind of 40s and 50s kind of and slightly early liveries, by the way. The London Biscuit Company, fairly recently founded here, but of course their stuff is delivered by the Southeastern Allied Handling Limited. That's a very pompous sounding delivery company. Mag-Hull Agricultural Supply Limited. There's a big delivery service kind of based in around Mag-Hull. Metropolitan Delivery Company, kind of quite well known in and around Bradshaw and Shildon, of course. Midland Brickmakers, Richmond, Droitwich, Unbeatable Quality. Well, there you are, the Michael C. Haulage Company there. Quite major industry. Lakeland Quality Jams and Jellies from Mag-Hull since 1855. Everyone should know Mag-Hull Jams and Jellies, of course, but they kind of go under the name Lakeland Quality now. But that's the there we go. Yeah, Michael C. You've got a company. It's come out. Your company exists as a legacy of the old bus company. The bus company was absorbed by Bradshaw, what is now Bradshaw Transport, by Cetic, if you remember. But they didn't stop the appetite of the enterprising team running the company, and so they started doing haulage. But anyway, they do haulage for Midland Brickmakers. Shildon Precision Engineering Limited. They've got their own haulage. Stevenage Tools Company, they've got their own haulage division as well. All of these. Western Bakeries Limited, of course, supply and delivery there. They've got their own delivery company. So, huge number. Firstly, nice diverse series of businesses. All these businesses exist across the island in various guises, and they've all got road haulage. All their road haulage is getting absorbed into the newly branded Amphitrust Road Services. So there we go. It's exciting. So we're going to have to now do that. It shouldn't take too long. For those who are the Patreon-only stream, we went through and collected these all up, so some of you should be in the loop on that already. So let us continue back to the game. We need to start making this happen. How am I going to do this? Well, the businesses all still exist. Well, most of the businesses, the haulage businesses don't, but the actual businesses still exist. They're not getting nationalised. It's just their haulage divisions that are getting pulled out and becoming part of Amphitrust Road Services. So, how am I going to do this? I think in the first instance, I'm going to go with. Let's see. So, firstly, we need to obviously kind of change the. These need to change into this nice mustard. Here we go. So we're going to go with ARS. And for the most instances, I think this will be fairly straightforward. I'm hoping. There we are. So we're going to. Oh, I also don't want that, do I? So that is going to be there, and that's going to be there. Fine. Actually want all of them, don't I? Yeah, there we go. So. Yeah, and yep, and yep. It's not going to take too long, but these are all being nationalised. There we are. Angelo Stores Delivery. Yep, it's done. What's interesting is APC. ARS is taking over the delivery of the Amphitrust Petroleum Company sort of goods, which is all becoming nationalised, and you'll sort of see the logic for this, because all of a sudden we're going to have huge, and this is going to be fiddly, and I don't know whether we'll do this we might well do this as a Patreon only stream, because it's a bit fiddly and boring. If you pay good money, you get the most boring streams. That's how it works. Everyone's familiar with that now. Where we might actually go in, but I'll show you what I mean, in that we're going to be able to see all these goods being moved around. There are quite a lot of legs of empty vehicles moving from one place to, empty vehicles going back to move the thing. In theory, this allows those empty vehicles to start being used to carry stuff, for different businesses. So theoretically, there's a benefit of this in that you stop moving empties, and you start being able to kind of you basically start making more efficient use of fuel. and also driver time as well. So let's see what we got here. Let's go in. All these nice red from the original road services when they were kind of the same color. Theoretically, they were like, well, we'll have them as the same as the railways. Everything is integrated as one. But actually, they've got, okay, right, 1953. We're going to turn it into one thing, but we are going to give it a manager. A manager who's probably successful in one of the original companies pre-war, and kind of get them to take control, brand it, kind of a bit more identifiably. There we go, and you can see lots of already. ARS had a pretty big presence, so it's not like it's come out of thin air. ARS was already pretty large, but we're going to see we've got all this good stuff. We're going to see. Get a feel for what goods we can kind of be more efficient about. All this stuff will be on the wiki at some point. For those who, there is a Wikipedia, not a Wikipedia. There is a game wiki which you can go and find. There we go. So that's the bus company, Bridport Tooling. There's Bridport Tooling. What are they doing? There's not very much really. Bridport Tooling. Let's just go in here. There we go. Oof. Yeah. Lovely. And of course there's Bradshaw Transport, fine. CCC Limited. So that CCC Limited have quite a substantial presence. Let's see. How am I going to do this? I think this is the way I'm going to do it. This won't take too long. We're already at sea, folks. It's fine. We're good. This won't take a lot. Like there's ARS already kind of had most. The nationalisation was pretty substantial. They already had most of the most of it already. And also, there we go. This gives you an excuse to remind yourselves what. Yep, lovely. Boom, 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 boom. So all that'll be left really is the. Yeah, all that will be left is the. Oh god, I don't want to do that. Oop, yep. There we go. Yeah, all be left the bus companies. I can never finish a sentence, can I? Now, where were we at? We've got. Ely Motor Company is a nice bright yellow, but it's not quite the mustard yellow, so let's get that fixed, shall we? And you lot as well. Now, will this make my life harder to see all the things, or will it be easier because I can see what's goods and where there's a lot of goods, and perhaps where we can get some synergy between movements, and that might bring down costs, which is good. If we can do that, that'll save some pennies. Let's see. Farrow Bakeries. Oh golly, it's quite a lot, isn't there? So I said Farrow Bakeries was a little, but actually there's quite a lot happening at Farrow Bakeries. Yeah. There we go. All these little farms feeding into this bakery. Perryvale. Very nice. Marvellous. Froome Aggregates. Let's get that in there as well. Halewood Plastics there. Halewood Company having its logistics division divested into the nationalised organisation. There we go. Haverhill. There's Jimothy & Sons. There we go. Up. There we go. It's a bit of a there's so many. Some slight minor debt. Oh, what's the chat here? Slight debt. Yeah, possibly. I mean, it's interesting. I was reading a lot about road hauliers over the last kind of month or two, and it's interesting seeing how much, depending on who's written it, you get a discussion of people who feel quite strongly and fondly about British road services, and then you get others who are all doom and gloom, and they talk about the misery of people having their businesses pulled away from them. Which, to be fair, I can imagine they probably were pretty gutted if they built this thing from the ground up. There we go. But needs must when resources are tight, you know. Yeah. Look at this. There's still quite a few buses. It's quite nice seeing all the buses that we've got here. There we are. There and there. The lowest off the airdrome autobus. There we go. Maghal agricultural supply. A lot of this, it's interesting, a lot of these are agricultural deliveries, aren't they? Go. There we are. Yeah, lovely. Oh, you've just reminded me of a thing I need to go and have a look at. Yeah, Metropolitan Delivery Company is gone. So this is now, yeah, let's just call it VSW Bricks, because that's kind of what it is now. I think this is a massively... these are some of the ones that are definitely going to be stripped back, because I think they're way oversubscribed. They're back from the day in the horses, and I think I literally just replaced every vehicle like for like. Yeah, I'm going to recolour these afterwards, by the way. Midland Brickmakers. Wowza. Well, the reason I'm just putting ARS in front of some of these is because the company is still Midland Brickmakers. They're still the ones having the stuff delivered to or for them. But it's now ARS. You know, it's now Albatross Road Services. There we go. And hopefully, you know, the fingers crossed, this manages to turn around. I mean, road transport's not... I mean, we can probably go into the finances. I don't think road transport's too bad, but it could definitely be better. I think there's a thought, you know, the current government is seeing road haulage, much like everyone else, is sort of seeing that road haulage is cheap and easy and flexible. And they kind of probably think, a lot of people in the government who are thinking, you know what, this is probably the future. But let's see if we can harness that future for good. That's the optimism of our little amphitryon government at the moment. So let's see if we can do some of that. There we go. Midland Omnibus. It's a bus. MJ&J Bradshaw delivery. Okay, fine. That's that. SP. Oh my goodness. There's some businesses here. Cripes. There we go. What time is it? Am I already running time down? What are we doing? Oh no, we're alright. We're half an hour in. We're not. There, grand. These are all kind of delivering to specific areas, I think, within... in this case, I think within Bradshaw. This looks like Bradshaw. This looks like... What is this? Sheldon Precision Engineering. Yeah, that's near... That's all the stuff going into Bradshaw, isn't it? Tadley and Thatcham. Very nice. Little Bradshaw. Stevenage Tools Company. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of road delivery. Let's face it. There's another thing. I was overhearing like Alice talking about her like some I don't know what game she's playing. Probably Tycoon. Probably Transport Tycoon. TTD. Open TTD or something like that. And she's just making the point that her supply chains are so complex that dare she touch them, she'll never know what's left, what's right, what's up, what's down. And this island, certainly that's the case. Everything, I don't think I can sort of... It's difficult to have a broad vision of it, which in a way is kind of realistic. You know, it's really complicated. You can sort of make tweaks here and there, but actually doing something totally radical and altering everything is this complicated. Right. So where did we get to? We did okay. So these ones. So let's do some of this. Let's get these into the right color. Okay, good. And these. It's a shame you can't do like mass color. Like colouring them in all at once would be quite nice. You can do it for vehicles, but you can't do it for lines. So I can understand, because in this game I don't think they expect people to play it like this, you know. But they do. This is how I play, because it's the only way to make the game entertaining. The tutorials are certainly not that. Let's go. There we go. B crossing. What on about with this slight debt? Are you referring to the money situation? Once I finish doing this, we'll go in and have a look at roads finances. In fact, we'll look at the general finance situation and see how we're doing. There we go. There we are. Look at this. Hammering through now. Hendon Town Bus. Amphitrust Road Services. Really? That's interesting. That isn't... It's probably not right. Probably... What is that? Probably needs to be... that probably needs to be Amphitrust Railways. Yeah, anyway. Wonder how many more of those there are. Anyone else spotted any more of those? Yeah. The might of bureaucracy. Hexham Town Bus. Oh, that should also definitely be... oh, I'll tell you what, maybe it wasn't before, but it is changing. They're now kind of pulling these apart, so the passenger stuff is going to be labelled as Amphitrust Railways, even though it's not. We'll have to now find out if there are any other buses. Any other buses? Don't think so. No, that's bakeries, fruit and plastics, supplies. Just lots of things that need to be made up a different colour. That's all that I see. There we go. So how much of this is deviation from reality? Well, in 1953, the opposite thing happened in Britain, which was that the rules were changed about regulation of... basically, they opened up the categories, and all of a sudden you started getting... Not a huge explosion, but you saw more private haulage companies appear. And I think at the same time, BRS also sort of split into individual sort of groups as well, rather than being just all BRS. So yeah, it didn't last long. The Tories basically didn't like it. There were a lot of very, very loud lobbyists against British Road Services at the time, so it didn't last. Whereas the opposite is happening here. We're seeing a massive expansion of the nationalised road haulage service. Seen as a service at this point. Let's see. We'll get there in the end. This is the entertaining stuff. This is what you're here for. Did anyone else spot another bus that was going on that I needed to? Anyone else? Some chat going on, but I don't think you can hear the vibrations. It's fine. Let's see. I mean, generally, this series is kind of a proxy of British history in transport, and indeed kind of other stuff as well, like industry, and how it ties back to transport. Hopefully, I mean, it might well create a narrative. It might be able to create a historic narrative that I kind of haven't hitherto unforeseen. But there's not much in the way of looking at the big picture of transport and industry that I've seen in terms of written prose. So this might act as a proxy, but the thing is, we're also throwing in quite a bit of fiction as well to make it sort of different, but also the same. I think the things that are going to be different on our set of islands are things that might well show that actually there are bigger things out there that change, that force change. Yeah, because in a way, it's 1953. Things are diverging a bit from the UK now. I think the UK have got the Tories back for some reason. Whereas very much we still have a socialist. I mean, they're not elected. That's not really. But we have a socialist government, and there's kind of a post-war consensus going on. So it's not. There's no particular. No one's really unhappy about it. They're genuinely not. There are a few people unhappy about it. I imagine a bunch of road hauliers aren't too happy at this point. maybe one to look out for. But generally, I mean, the people driving the trucks probably don't mind because as long as they got their pension and their work kind of guaranteed, they're all right. I've just got 1,000. You're back. Would ARS contribute more directly, at least financially, to road upkeep construction being such a large user? Yeah, absolutely. So there's a logic that the fact that it's a huge road user, you're going to see the fact you're going to see this this kind of flow of revenue that will then support the upkeep and potentially the expansion of the road network. So, oh golly, we did all that. Let's start with the obvious one that I think is. So let's go in here and let's have a look. First thing we're going to do is let's pin that to remind us we're going to go out there. First, we're going to look at finances. So, road always seems to be doing pretty well, but you'll see there was a drop: 1950, 1951, 1952, 1953. You'll see that there's a drop. So don't worry about that one too much. Ignore 1953, but you'll see there's a drop in 1952. The maintenance of vehicles went up, so we presumably got a load of knackered old vehicles. Road maintenance is going up. Yeah, road infrastructure maintenance has gone up. So there's been this drop in income, and it's part of the reason why government has stepped in. Stratford Ferry bus. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there we are. They are, indeed. That should be AR. Now it is, and we can all be happy. There we go. Thanks for that. Yeah, let's start here. So, I mean, firstly, these these just don't need. We don't need as many. Basically, we've got loads of truck. Look how many there are. We just don't need this many. So let's. How many? It's like certainly take. It's taken nearly 1 million. You can definitely get rid of half, possibly more. So we've got 24 vehicles. Let's get rid of 14 of them. Yeah, and let's just sell these. Yeah, and then paint the remainder in our nice mustard. Lovely. Likewise, tools. So we're going to same thing. We're going to have the same situation, I think. Oh, this one's not quite so bad. This looks like it actually does move. Yeah, interesting. This does seem to be hauling enough to justify its existence, which is interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Oh, we've also got a load of vehicles that are in bad conditions, so we're going to have to spend some time investing in those as well. So. Maybe we want to do a bit of that now, actually. Let's do that. So, if I go here and then select just ARS. There we go. And get the condition here. Oh yeah, golly, look at this. Oof. Oof. It's a lot. Okay. A lot of vehicles. What are these? Are these? Oh yeah, look, they're old trucks. Right. Okay, so we're just getting rid of all these old trucks that clearly need replacing. Yeah. So these right up to here. What's that doing there? Let's do this because I think this works. There we go. Bad. I think this filters. Yeah, it does. And then this, and then we're going to replace these. Replace all these with the latest in covered truck. There we go. No. There we are. There we go. Oof. There we are. Right, let's see what else we've got here. These are all... How old is this thing? Is this a knackered old? Yeah, that's a proper knackered old. These they need replacing, folks. They're knackered and old and need replacing. I just need to make sure that we're doing it with the right vehicle now. Is this all? I think these are all side stake vehicles, aren't they? Yeah. I don't want to inadvertently break it. That's the key thing. Is that going to work? Can you imagine if I inadvertently replace this one with side stakes? I think it's capable of... Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. Yeah, fine. Good, good, good. There. Those disappeared, and I don't know to what extent I replaced their colour, but that's fine. Look at this. Lots of vehicles, lots of different colours. Oh my goodness, yes. They're not going to repaint them all at once, but they're probably going to get close. So we've got a lot of mediocre. Yeah. A lot of vehicles in a mediocre condition here. I think we can do something about that. Oh, there we are. Well, for starters, all of these can get repainted. Do that first. And then we're standardising. We're going to standardise with this one. Oh, it's a 40 million pounds of dollars of investment. Oof. There we are. Big outlay there. Oof. Big old outlay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's click this button here. Likewise, all of these. Good grief. Oh, there's so many of them. These are all liquid tankers. Grand. Okay, let's get these the right colour. And replace this. Lovely. Some big penny being spent, but I think the idea is that it should see a valuable return. For cargo services, you're probably aiming for current cargo slash divided by capacity around 0.5. Gregors, I'm not quite... Are you meaning about... So I just generally take it with how much income versus how much outgoing, and then basically try and balance those up. That's the kind of the thing that's the measure I'm using. This is... well, this is the dump truck. Okay, I think are all these dump truck? Are these right? I think these are all. I think these are all dump truck. Yeah, they're all dump truck. Okay, fine. These I can then do this with. Tipper truck, dump truck, tipper truck. It's carries less, but it loads quicker. Going to standardise. We're going for the soarer. Need some penny though first. There we go. There, marvellous. Everything should be in pretty good condition now. There we go. But yeah, good. Thing is, the newest vehicles don't justify going to the garage for a repaint. So even though they're very good, yeah, Sauer right now are making their penny. I presume they're being built under license at the Ely Motor Company. Presumably where they're all being built is Ely Motor Company. Yeah. So what does this now make our map look like? Let's just minimise this and have a look. What do we want to get rid of? Our stations for now. What does this make our map look like? Well, you can see all the good services now pretty clearly, which is quite nice. You can also quite nicely see all the bus services. So you can see these nice bus services running here. Lovely. Yeah. I mean, where to even start looking at the goods being moved? Because I mean, you've got There's so much here. Like this, so there's, oh, there's, yeah. It's a bit of an intimidating. Where do you start? I think what I'm going to do is look at the least, the biggest money burners in terms of road haulage is probably not a bad place to start. What are the real money burners? And let's maybe have a go at fixing some of those. So, there it's APC Rugeley Bradshaw. Right, this is horrendous. Let's see what the hell's going on with this. So, I've got lots of vehicles. Oh golly. I mean, it'll be down to here because I've tidied them all up. But what? Oh, I don't want to do that. Stay there. What are we doing? Transported. So, I suppose another way to do it is to look at how much is in each of these. Oof. Let's also, while we're here, this helps to spot where there's an issue. So they're all going on there. What are they transporting? Are they all just? Is it just there to there? That feels. What's the rate? 290. Feels like a substantial. So then, what's the rate of these? 618. Oh, okay, I sort of see the logic of that, but that just feels like it's not. That just feels like it's clogged up, you know. Let's get moving and just see. Doesn't look efficient, does it? It looks like it could definitely be achieved by. I mean, there's so. How many vehicles are here? 25. This just does not feel like the prerequisite number of vehicles. Let's get rid of all but the Soarer, actually, and then see what that does. So we left 10 vehicles. See what that does to finances. Next one, Bradshaw Bricks. Okay. We've tidied that up already, haven't we? Have we? I think we have. Yeah, I think we have. Too few platforms without trucks, yeah, quite. I think this is now a bit better in terms of that. Lowest off deliveries. This also is a bit of a money loser. I mean, no wonder. It's just not carried anything for quite a number of years. What about lowest stuffed? What about this? This has. What's this one? Lowest stuffed boxes. Just hasn't moved anything. Well. Let's go up here. So what's it doing? It's collecting from here, which in turn I presume is being fed by, yeah, not a huge amount. I have a feeling that that is all being satisfied by over here now. I think everything is taken from here. Yeah, and individually. So I almost suggest that this is redundant. That line, whichever that line was that was losing the big penny, which is this one. We can just. Oh, there's the line. Let's get rid of it. It's gone. Is there enough storage at the truck stop for the ship deliveries? Let's go back to Rugeley. Yeah, there seems to be. There seems to be enough shift of stuff. There's no problem. It's empty at the moment. Rugeley food. Oh, okay. Anyway, right. So let's do another one. That was quite good. This one. So the bricks delivery. This one is functioning. Finances wise, could do with halving the number of vehicles. So let's do just that. 18 vehicles. Let's take it down to Let's take it down to... Yeah, let's drop that there and see what difference that makes. Bradshaw Tools. Oh dear. Well, it's costing a lot and it ain't moving much. I guess that's because, again, these are being shifted up by road and this line is essentially redundant. Yeah, I think this can actually... oh, no. I think these can all be sold. And I think this line... this line can go. There we go. It's a good way to increase some penny. What else have we got? Midland Brickmakers. It's interesting that these are loss-making. They're not carrying it. I'll do it. Thanks. The rate is 50. Right, okay, let's head down to Midland Brickmakers and work out what's going on here. So, this is taking stuff from Gisborough Quarry. It has a potential rate of 51, and we want... Midland Brickmakers really wants... how much does it need? It needs 400, so that needs to... arguably that needs to ramp up. But it's having it all supplied, currently because there's this rail connection running through, to provide Midland Brickmakers with all of the stone that they need. So that's fine. Okay, so that's working. Episode is titled Aviation Takes Off, and yet we spend most of our time on road vehicles. I know, right, George? It's the way. It's the way of things. Nearly an hour. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, that's going to be. I think there's definitely a behind-the-scenes stream on tidying some of that up. I think, and a little Patreon-only treat for all you folks, all you good folks. Let's keep moving on. So there's some stuff going on. I think we've tackled some of the big over 500,000 loss makers there. I think we're probably in a better shape financially going forwards. In any case, lovely. So, you're right, the episode is titled Aviation Takes Off. It is. And you'll be glad to know that some aviation stuff is going to start happening soon. So, we've got an issue, basically. We have an issue on the island, and that issue really is focused around what is currently called Amphitrus Airport, the main international connection to the rest of the world. It is clogged as hell. Look at the charts. It's very busy. Lots of flights. It's very, very busy, and it's a problem. The other issue is that it's a very short runway and it's not big enough to accommodate the new kind of the newer, larger aircraft that we're seeing being introduced. Indeed, the early jet aircraft are being tested, and then there's a realization that this is a problem. This is a real challenge. And so the Ministry of Transport and Logistics commissioned a report. In fact, it commissioned a report last year that then reports, and it reports in February. So let's pause. 6th of February. Let's do a little pause because it is time to talk about aviation, folks. Going over to new goods type, noted. It's here, the report of the National Aviation Strategy Committee, published in February 1953. The report considers this report considers the increasing demand for regional and international air travel, the enhanced requirements for jet engine aeroplanes, and the resulting need for expansion of the primary and secondary aerodromes across Amphitrus. Ooh, so it's recommendation time for the expansion of airports across the island. It recommends that the expansion of the current Abbeydale Airport should be progressed. Ooh, controversial. Why might that be? They've gone for Abbeydale and not the current main international airport. With this becoming the primary international aerodrome for Amphitrus. Furthermore, expansion of the runways and terminal facilities at Bury, Shanklin and Vorios Limen should be progressed. There you go. There you go. Published by the Office of the Governmental House. Lovely. Thanks, the Governmental House, for providing us with some goodies. So what does that mean then? What does that mean? Well, let us return to the game. So here's Amphitrus Airport, and basically the issue is that there is no space to expand the airport here. It's just too constrained. It's quite nicely located, it's kind of It's if you like, it's almost sort of equidistant between the three, kind of the three main kind of constituent cities of the Bradshaw, kind of Greater Bradshaw area. There's no space. There is no space to expand. It's a real problem. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, not very much at the moment, because planning to build airports takes time. But it does give us a chance to sort of have an idea of what we're going to do down here at Shildon Airport. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, first thing we're going to do is pay absolutely no attention to that and just check out what's happening down at Shildon Victoria. What is happening down at Shildon Victoria? How busy is it? It's what have we got? We've kind of got a peak of like 300-ish in the last couple of years. Whereas if we go over to Bradshaw Great Northern, yeah, it's still like over double that. Absolutely, definitely over double that. Interesting. There's a nice express train pulling in. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Oh, very nice. It's this freight train sat waiting. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually, that's reminded me of a thing I need to go and do. Which is keep the clock running. Actually, the line here, this is a loss-making railway line over here, so we're gonna do some sorting out, I think. Let's do that. There's this one. Yeah, it's mediocre condition, but also the rolling stock very much needs replacing on these. So they're going to update these. Well, are they? Are they? Finances of this line are not great. It's actually losing a dump ton of cash. And again, if we look, the trains can half. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? Sell off the trains. They're gone. There we go. See how that does for the finances. Just reduce the number of trains they're running. See if that helps. Jay's caught up. Good. Oh, there's a nice bus running. That's good, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, what was that? Any number of planes flying. These what is it? A DC-8. Oh, it's a DC-4. Anyway, they're quite fetching, aren't they? I quite like these 4-engine aircraft. They're just very nice indeed. Also nice, quite nice. They're for comfort. They're no longer sort of for the tail wheel. Very nice. Eagerly awaiting Besquakelhausen Transport Incorporated. Best of luck incorporating that. Yeah. Well, you know, this is an island, a multilingual island. There's a lot of heritage. For any of those nerds who read the pre-1850 history of the island, you'll know how much of a strange kind of heritage the islanders have. Like a substantial percentage of British people, but yeah, a substantial percentage of Brits, British migrants, are shipped over here, colonise the island, but also a lot, kind of a Greek presence and a bit of a Turkish presence as well, and probably some Italians in amongst the mix. A big mixture of people from different places and backgrounds. Probably quite a few Cypriots as well. Anyway, it's quite Midland Brickmakers again. It's quite a large lump. Let's go over here and have a look at. What's it going to do? I came over here to do a thing. I've forgotten what the thing was. Just check. Yeah, some of other kind of businesses building up. There's Knowsley Quarry Company. Now, what are they doing? Production. Oh yeah. Consumers. Yeah, being consumed by what is this? Arthur McIntyre Road Surfacing Limited. Not exactly being consumed by anyone, but anyway. It's a big hole, and they're digging stuff out of the ground. Yeah, passenger numbers on the South Kingston Bodmin and Bodmin Railway have doubled. Yeah, that's true. That is true. They've doubled, but they just too much provision on the old. If I get this up, and then look at the charts. Yeah, you can see there's a decent number of people. The trouble is they're just the running costs are too high, so they're going to have to half the number of trains. Let's see. What was I doing? Did I just see a beep beep? Did we get a beep beep there? Have I just dreamt it? I think we just dreamt it, didn't we? I must have clicked on a beep beep inadvertently. Yeah. Let's see. So there's yeah, how are we going to fit this in here? Let's have a little think. Plan what this might look like. Because there's a. Let's see. So if this was to go here, what would it do? But be very large is what it would do by the look of it. Yeah. Do we want? What are we going to do? If we put it in here, yeah. It just about fits there, doesn't it? But it's amazing, impressive how high it is. It's quite high up. Do we want to maybe bring it in closer, perhaps? Yeah, maybe that's exactly what I want to do. Is actually bring it up, bulldoze all that lot, and actually build it kind of here. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, but then the kind of the viaducts next to it. It's interesting. Yeah, yeah. Kind of need this, so you have to have the space for the road. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's something to think about. Well, else we're also looking at the expansion of Shanklin Airport as well. But which Shanklin Airport? Because there are two now. There's Shanklin-Flitwick Airport and Shanklin-Flitwick Airport, and also there's Biggin Hill up here. Biggin Hill pretty busy. What's this usage is? I mean, what was that? 56. Yeah, it's probably more than Shanklin-Flitwick. Let's face it, because this thing's only just been founded. Let's have a look. I mean, this is still a thing. Whose company is flying out of here? Because that's because wait, what? Why is this not a thing? Let me get the old. Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, some people. Yeah, look, Central Airways. Some people are flying with Central Airways. Is it a money maker? It is not, no. But you know, there's always hope. Right. 3 days ago, a thing happened, which was something exciting happened. Let's go over here. Because for a while, there's been this Air Force base here. Albatross Air Force Hove. Sat here for a while, but not moving any kind of any commercial aviation. It's just been kind of military, early military jets faffing around. Let us change this. First thing we're going to do is I think this is the right. Is this the right color? Yeah. Let us first of all do this and just. We're going to just tarmac this up because we can. There we are. Do a bit of improvement to this airport. Very nice. Yeah, lovely. Good. There's a bit of an improvement. What else are we going to do? Actually add. We need to change this thing up a bit. Add a. Where is it? You can probably demolish one of these old hangars. The depot contains vehicles. What? What's in here? It doesn't contain any. Oh, that one does. Well, funnily enough, so for what is that? Oh, it's an old. For some reason, there's an old dusty, former East Coast Airlines DC. What is this? A DC-3, right? Clogged in there. Well, that's fine, because there's going to be a new. There's a new flight is going to be started. A new company. Annoyingly though, this seems to have bugged out. It's not letting me demolish. I want to demolish. Even though this one has vehicles in it, it doesn't. It's not letting me demolish the others which do not have vehicles in them, which is kind of annoying actually. How am I going to sort that out? Maybe by doing this. Yeah, and then by doing this, and then by doing. Nope. Oh, no, passenger terminal. It still won't let me have a Thinking, right. Can I do this thing? I don't want to do... Oh, maybe if I do the passenger terminal. Will that work? Yeah, okay, let's do this first. So if I do a new line, we're going to go from this place, which is going to be now called... it is now going to be called Annapolis Airport. Remember that the Annapolis authorities have visions of grandeur. You remember their big transport plan they published. Where are we going to, though? Going from Kingston. Where are we going? Should we go up to Forest Living? Yeah. It's a start, isn't it? It's a start. Annapolis Airport to oh, I mean this should be Various Lemon Airport. Yeah, get that named correctly. Yeah, that'll do. And then what I can do to fix this ruddy, weird, bugged out situation is send this old East Coast. Where is it? This one. Can send that on to the new line. There we go. Fine. We're gonna. What's the new line? By the way, this is called Kingston Air Transport. And yes, it is called Kingston Air Transport, folks. Probably some unhappy Brit who doesn't like the Greek language has just founded it. It's called Kingston Air Transport. And what colour are we going to go for? This kind of bluey colour. And then likewise, where's my line controls? And then I can do the same thing. Yeah, this kind of bluey colour. There, fine. Kingston Air Transport. And it's going from Annapolis up to Various Lemon. Yeah, now I should be able to pretty well bulldoze that. There we go, and now I can put in the... There we go. Now this should work. Because I think that should be located next to the entrance there. It's Hove Airfield, but this can now be renamed to Annapolis Airport. Yeah, lovely. It's now connected up by bus. The bus, ex-tram, now bus. There are. Bus, so people can get out here to fly from this newly initiated sort of airport. Send that DC-3 on a quick flight to nowhere first. Well, just to check that it's not going to fall out of the sky. No, we're grand. We've sorted the problem out. There we are. Is this sync? I mean, it's not. It's just. And this one is going to be called Kingston Air Transport, because that's what that one is called. So that's Kingston Air Transport. This one is Annapolis Airport, because that's what that's called. So fine, Annapolis Airport, Annapolis Airport, Annapolis Airport. And there's Kingston Air Transport's hangar. Glorious, lovely. Very pleased with all that. Happy days. Yeah, gripes. So that's happening. Lovely. They are newly repainted DC-3 X East Coast Airlines. It was just parked up in there. I mean, genuinely, I think I parked it up because it was surplus to requirement on one of the flights that was just getting... Interestingly, I mean, if we want to have a look at the state of the aviation industry, it's kind of interesting. There's yeah, I mean, you've got the Orpington... Yeah, there's a bit of a mixture of things going on here. What have we got? We've got... Yeah, some... Basically, there's a few not making a great amount of money, but then Amphitrust Mediterranean Airlines is making a decent lump of cash. Archipelago Aviation, what is that? The Shanklin to Shildon. Shanklin to Shildon. Oh yeah, okay, that's doing very well actually. It's doing some big penny. There we are. Jermaine, you're very welcome. There's a little treat for you when you watch this through. Yeah, yeah. Hey, boss. Yeah, we found a whole DC-3 in here. Yeah, that's it. They literally dusted it off and they're good to go. Now, I presume they just bought it because it was surplus to requirement. We are going to jump up. What is it? 6th of June, 1953. We're going up to. Actually, it was on the top of the list of the least cash making. ATOS Aviation here. Not doing too well for itself. What is the flight they do? They fly from Lowestoft. They pick up boxes, and then they drop them off at Ely Airport. That's the theory. It hasn't been done. They thought they'd cracked it. They thought they'd come up with some genius. As it happens, they clearly haven't, because they don't appear to have made a penny. Have they moved anything? That's the key question. If they've actually moved a thing, that to me looks like a grand total of 0. Interesting. Yeah, they really. If I go, so Bradshaw, is Bradshaw? Oh, what's it delivering to? Who is it delivering to? What's going on? There should be a vehicle. Yeah, okay, so what's this? Angela storage delivery. Okay, fine. That's picking up boxes and it's unloading boxes. Angela storage down here, wherever that is. That's in Shildon. Okay. And this is also not receiving anything. Does that mean that this is? It's not being supplied, which is interesting. So why? Maybe there's a gap. Maybe there's a break in the supply chain. So it's been dropped off up here. It's been picked up. So there it is. The doors open, nothing being delivered. Sorry, ATOS Aviation. Yeah. Okay. So if I, let's see. Yeah, I remain mildly puzzled as to what's going on there. So this has been brought in. So this is, yeah, is that actually Amphitrite Aviation? Sorry, Amphitrite Air Force is bringing in plenty of boxes. So there's, if we get the goods chart up, there's plenty being brought in, but nothing being loaded. The DC-3's avionics at this point are comprised primarily of spiders, yes. Yeah, this is it can indeed carry any goods, all cargo. Yeah, it can do it. It has the capacity, literally. Yeah. Anyway. Worry not, because ATOS Aviation have another idea. They've got their airfield down here that they want to play with, Ely Airport here. And they've got visions of grandeur. They want to do something different. They're like, well, okay, fine. If no one's... Oh! I think I've worked out what the issue is. I think I've worked it out. Yeah, that'll do it. Anyway, that's fine. They're going to expand that. That explains exactly why that issue. There just is no way for the goods to come in and out of the airport. But there you go. You live and learn, don't you? So we're going to pop this here. You know what we're going to do, actually? We're going to... Will this screw it up? No, I don't think it will. I'm going to do this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then... Where is the passenger one? Passenger terminal. This. And whether it's not next to that, it's fine. No, actually, I do want to have the goods there, and then the passenger here. Oh, got there in the end. I think DC-3s are still used in very remote places for cargo, yeah. I think that's that. That's Ely Airport. Good. I think we... do you want to go in here? Yeah, I think we... Lovely. Very nice. Let's just sort that out. Marvellous. They've spent some... ATOS Aviation have spent, despite that they've clearly got some dummy investor, the SoftBank of the 1950s is clearly getting involved, and is investing some penny in the airport. Fine. I mean, you know, as is their want, they can do such things. It's just, you know, fine. Just, you know, tidying up the airport, making it nice and smart. Marvellous. Do we want to actually do this as well? Yeah, probably do, don't we? Let's go up. Yeah. Lovely. Let's do the other side as well. There. It's a bit better, isn't it? Slightly smarter situation. Right, what am I waffling on about? It's the 6th of June, and ATOS Aviation are actually going to rename themselves. So they're going to rename themselves to ATOS Airways. There we are. And what's in here? Nothing. Good. There's a new flight going to happen. A new flight. So this is ATOS Airways, and it's what is it? It's oh no, it's not. It's yeah, it's Angelos Stores Delivery. Fine. Well, there's another one, which is going to be a new line, and where they're going to fly to? They're going to fly from Ely Airport. Now, where do they? They're wanting to. They're going to go over to. They're going. You know what they're going to do? They're going to go to Shanklin. But they're going to go to the cheapo Shanklin Airport. Well, that's hexing on miles away from the right place. Whoop. Yeah, this one here. Ely to Shanklin Flitwick Airport. That's ATOS Airways, and that's Shanklin. Actually, I don't want the brackets. It's fine. I don't need the brackets. ATOS Airways. Ely to Shanklin. Oh God, what colour was that? I'm going to find the same grey, that nice grey colour. I'll go back down here and find it. What is it? Nice grey colour. That'll do. Lovely. ATOS Airways. I'm going to do the brackets for goods, and there we are. Well, we need an aircraft. Yes, we can't not have an aircraft. We're going to have. You know what? We've got. I'm sure there are some aircraft hanging around. So I'm going to go where? I'm going to go here and then go here. I'll click this off because I think there's some aircraft. I think there's some aircraft hanging around somewhere. Off lease aircraft. There we are. What is that? It's a Bristol freighter, parked up. It's another East Coast Airlines one. Okay, interesting. Well, this one is joining. It's going onto the Ely Shanklin route. No point buying a new aircraft. Just reuse one of these. Oh, look, some. Oh, cripes. Should we bung those on? Let's leave those for now. They've got a fairly new. Oh, look, some of these. Yeah, maybe one of these as well. Just pop this onto. They're optimistic. That'll do. They're optimistic. There's those two. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. I need to speed on with my time progression. Are there any routes that are duplicated by 2 or more airline companies? I'm not sure there are. I think there's a reasonable diversity in routes actually. What we do need is a bus. I think there's a route. Is there a? Yeah, there is. Right. Good. So what have we got in front of us here? There's. Yeah, nice. Okay, so. I just need to blink and spot the right, fine. What is that? That's okay. I mean, fine. First things first. Need to. Oh, first things first. Actually, I need to do this. Lovely. Bit of a ramp down. Don't worry about that. I need to build a bus stop. Lovely. Lovely. It's BT, obviously. Commercial transport, Ely Airport. And we need to. What buses have we got? So there's. Oh, these are all long distance ones. Okay, interesting. So, oh God, now I just have to work out where. Lubenham. Oh, okay. Lubenham Cross to Harbour Road. Okay, so Lubenham Cross. Okay, so that's going to go, then it's going to go to there. Fine, into Lubenham Cross. I presume the other way? Lubenham Cross to Ely Airport to Harbour Road. Yeah, good. Okay, that's one done. Next. What else have we got? It's the Gisborough to Ellesmere, so that is going to be... Oh, golly, okay. Gartree to Harbour Road. You can see what I'm doing, folks, can't you? Yeah, good. I think... Is that... Gartree is the next one? Okay, so Gartree... Not Gartree. Gartree... Okay, Harbour Road. Ely Airport. Gartree, and then Gartree... Ely Airport, Harbour Road. Marvellous. And last but by no means least, I have no idea. Ely to Market Harbour. Oh yeah, that's a... it's still a long distance. It's still a cross... The bus route numbering is... It does make some sense, but I can't remember what the system is. It's somewhere. It's in the wiki, I think. I presume it's in the wiki. Is it in the wiki? Everyone, is it in the wiki? Oh, right. Ely New Road, side... Okay, Ely New Road... Ely Airport, Sidings Crossing, then Sidings Crossing, Ely Airport. There, good. That should now be getting served quite nicely. There, good. Bus galore. Happy days. Might get more people onto the plane. Cool, happy days. I mean, there's a usefully located railway here with an old coal yard, which I do believe is abandoned. Yeah, it is. It's not actually being used at all. So that's potential for a station in the future. You know, they're hedging their bets. Aitos Aviation, sort of thinking ahead. Yeah. Well, let's see. Firstly, God knows where those aircraft are coming from. Where are they coming from? What is this? Ely Shanklin. Okay, fine. Yes. Ely Shanklin. Where? Firstly, where's this one? It's in... It's an Amphitrust Airport, so it must have been getting stored in... There, fine. And then the other one is... oh, it's just taken off from somewhere. Where is it? It's just taken off from... Where are we? Oh, AAF Hartlepool. What on earth is it doing over there? Anyway, that's where it was. That's where it's now whizzing off to... Oh yeah, its lights are flashing. That's quite nice as well. We're going to see the flaps go. Are the flaps going to go up when it climbs? So when do the flaps go up? Anyway, yeah. Here we go. Things, you know, buzzing along on our little island. Very nice. Yeah. Little surge in surge in flights. There we go. So these things carry cargo and passengers, but do they do both at the same time? Did the flaps move? Did they? Or did I just move my... We're watching. Are these flaps going to move? No, actually, we'll never know because a thing has happened. You know I like it when things happen. What's the thing that's going to happen? Well, that's right. It's another DC-3. All Air Services Limited. That's it's a new airline. Amphitrust Lakeland Lines Air Services Limited. Another new airline. You can see that there's you see the back. Look at the back down there. Down under where my fingers point, you'll see that it's got the nice what is that? Allah. There we are, inshallah. It's got the Amphitrust flag. There, All Air Services Limited. Very nice. Where is it going to be though? That's the question. Where is this new Lakeland Lines? Well, presumably that's in the Lakeland region of Amphitrust, which for the real nerds among you will know that this is centered around Stratford. So. Oh yeah, we actually need to put the hard work in. This is 2 days ago. Like this happened 2 days ago. I'm late. I just lost track of time again. We're going to Stratford. Here's Stratford. The next question is, where in the heck can we fit an airfield? Oh golly. Okay. I'm gonna go with. Well, firstly, they are going to build. It's going to be strange enough. This is going to be Amphitros's first because it's a brand new build. It's probably easier, but this is going to be Amphitros's first full-sized aerodrome, full-sized airport. But where is it going to be put? In the gap over here, in the gap where this is dried out. Yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? Yeah, that's an interesting suggestion. Yeah. It's certainly a possibility. I mean, it is a possibility, isn't it? The road. Yeah, maybe that is what we'll do. Put it kind of here. I just think it'd be good to sort of serve. Yeah, because ideally they want to really serve Morecambe and Stratford. Morecambe being quite busy, and yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. Maybe that's exactly what we'll do then. Let's go for this, and let's just increase the size of this. And da, da, da. The swamp is true. The big old sticky sludge pot is truly drying out. Now, let's see if that's enough space. Is it enough space? Well, firstly, it needs to go this way around, so that's a thing. Saying collision, which I guess means that there's some water in amongst here. Somewhere. Oh yeah, there. That'll do it. Let's just do... Oof, there we are. Okay, right, let's see. Let's also get myself kind of bit facing. There we are. Let's just get my camera kind of north-south so I can get an idea of exactly what my orientation is. Yeah, okay. Let's get zoomed in. Right, let's see. This is our first big... Oh, there's a big hill at the other end, which isn't ideal. I think that is... I think that's it. We've done it. We've built our first full-size jet-age airport. Let's get smoothing. Let's get smoothing. Actually, I'm going to do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's doing that thing which ignores me. Yeah, no, I think that's exactly what they're going to do here. Cheap land. Yep. Cheap land. Happy days. Yeah. And just do this. Oh golly, I didn't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen, I want this. Thank you. Do a bit of drainage. Bit of drainage there. Not as much drainage as they'd like here. A little bit of slop still in place. There we go. It says it's Ipswich Airport. No, it definitely isn't. It's definitely... what is it going to be? Ah, no, we're going to call it Stratford Airport. Stratford Airport. There, lovely. We also need to reconfigure this thing because I don't know how the hell it's configured, but whatever. Let's change things up a bit. So we want a main building. We're gonna have the main building kind of in the middle. I think that would look quite nice. This is Amphitros's first large airport, so they're gonna want to look nice, right? This is the first passenger terminal. Probably this side. And a hangar. But do they need a hangar? I don't know if they are going to put a hangar in. They can definitely get aircraft from elsewhere. Or, you know what? There's going to be a hangar. There's going to be a hangar. Yeah, fine. Put it at that end. Lovely. Very good. Yeah, okay. What's its flight path? Oh, nice and clear as well. Good. A bit weird that it's there. Because the other thing we're going to do is, well, we know that this is going to be all... This is going to be all... actually, it's not. It's easier if I just copy-paste this, frankly. Straight out of the tapestry, folks. There. Albatross Lakeland Lines Air Services Limited and Stratford Airport. We actually need to feed this thing now, though, because there's no road to it. So let's make that happen. There we are. There. How's that? Kind of feel like there needs to be a connection to the main line at this point, though. You know what? It could. What services are running through here? Is there a rail service that runs? There's not. It's just goods. Maybe there should be a train service that runs this way into Stratford. There's a thought, isn't there? There is a thought. For now, they're not going to do it, but that's certainly a possibility, isn't it? Or maybe they are going to do it. Maybe they are. Nah, for now we're not. Let's get people travelling into the place first. We're gonna get a. We're gonna build a bridge over here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Bit of extra width, I think. Lovely. And. Got the old grassy bit, and well, there's this old. It's the old road, isn't it? Before they straightened it out. Fine. That can be dealt with by doing this, and then doing this. There. Very nice. I mean, obviously, there's the fact that nothing goes there yet, but that is easily solved by a little bus stop. Right in front. Very nice. I like that a lot. What are we going to do? Should we just have a... Should we extend... So what bus services do we have? We've got... oh, none actually that go out this leg. Oh, well, there's an opportunity anyway to make a better bus service. We'll start it as just a shuttle, but we might well... Not expand it, so yeah, okay. I need to find that colour. What colour is that? Oh, it's kind of like is it that colour? I don't know what colour that is. Kind of looks like a colour. Is it that colour? It is, yeah, okay, good. Right, let's go from we're gonna go from the station, so probably the bus stop here. From like here, and then just go straight out to Stratford Airport. Very nice. LB, Stratford, let's go Stratford Airport. Doot. Lovely. I also feel like there ought to be a new line. Let's go Stratford up to... I kind of feel like there ought to be a direct bus up into Morecambe as well, you know. Call me crazy, but I reckon it's not a bad idea. Where are we going to take it to? Take it straight to the... I'm going to do... No. Via Hawkshead Square, but we're going to just do it that way. There we are. Lovely. LB Morecambe to Stratford Airport. You know what? There we are. I don't think they call them shuttles yet. I think they're just, yeah. Stratford Airport. Bus, there we go. Oops. We need to do something like that, and then we probably need to put some little bussy buses in it. The taxiway, we're a bit too grassy. Oh yeah, that's very true. Let's sort that out, shall we? Good point. Yeah, there we are. Let's do that and then that. Get that grass off that runway, etc., etc. Lovely. Look at that, it's exciting, isn't it? Oh, there's a number of things we need to do. First of all, we need to make a bus happen. Where is the Lakeland bus works? Fine. Let's go. How many buses are we going to go for? We have a couple of maybe. Start with 6 and go for 4 on the Stratford one and 2 on the Morecambe one. Let's go with the 4 on the Stratford Airport bus and the rest on the Morecambe Airport bus. Okay, that's the bus sorted. We actually need to found an airline. So we're going to go from Stratford. Where are we going to go? We're going to go from Stratford to... First we're going to go from Stratford to... Oh god, over here. Stratford over to... what is it? What was that? All air services, and it's what was that? It's going to Shanklin. Lovely. And the other one. Let's do one more. I think we're going to do 2. We're going to do 2 from here. Since they built it up, they might as well. New line. We're going to go from Stratford to. We're going to go. You know what? Let's get into that Ely. Let's get into that Ely Airport. Or are they going to go to? Are they going to go straight? Spend the big pennies and go straight to Abbeydale? Yeah. Yeah, they're doing it. They're going to Shildon Airport as it is. Currently called Shildon Airport, of course. Lovely. Okay, fine. It's a busy old place. This. Navigate my way around. Okay, lovely. What colour? What colour is it going to be? What colour are we going to have this? Like a... I think we're going to go for like a deep red. Yeah. See how that looks on the aircraft. Oh, talking of which, let's buy some new DC-3s. What we're going to do, 2 of them, paint them that dark colour. And one of them, oh yeah, so it's going to be, one of them is a ALLA, as we know, because we saw it in the picture. The other one is a LLB. There we go, marvellous. Let's get that onto Shanklin, and let's get that onto the Shildon service. There we go, marvellous. Lovely job. There we go, founded. The airline founded. Look at this. Yeah, it's grand. There's proper airport. Very exciting. I'm very pleased about that. Oh, that's also very. I'm being tweeted things by. Oh yes. I'm very excited about what I was just tweeted by a certain or DM'd by a certain friend of the show. I'm very excited. I've some fun news I'm excited to tell you all about soon. But yeah. Oh, I think that looks great. And there you saw the picture. You saw my nicely photoshopped picture. There it is. All air services. AALA on its way out. Actually, that's... Yeah, there it is. Off-ski. Cool. Lovely. Well, I told you air transport's taken off. Look at the size of this thing. It's a big old lump, isn't it? Cripes. It probably needs to be served by Ipswich as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Soon. There's only so many bus services you can create in one day. So, any suggestions? Anyone wanting me to do some things? There's a... Oh, golly. Apparently there's some coal over here. Yeah, that's a lot of coal. Then begs the question, oh, this is why it's always worth having the... Is there like a train calamity going on? Oh no. Seems happy enough. I mean... Yikes. Well, this looks like a service that probably needs some new coaches, maybe? Oh, it does get full, so... although apparently not today. Let's have a look at this. So... Yeah, okay. So... Looks like a diminishing number of passengers. Let's go in here, because don't forget that throughout this whole period... yeah, let's go in here. So, in fact, first of all, let's paint this colour to start with. And then let's get these up. Don't forget that there's been this kind of rolling program of getting rid of the old rolling stock and kind of bringing in new rolling stock. And that's what we're going to do right now. So what's the capacity of these? 169. Okay, well, to get 169, that's 100. How long is this train? Yeah, it's 160. Right. Okay. Well, I just don't think it needs to be that long. I think it can probably be. Yeah, let's. If it gets full, fine. But let's go with that. Oh, mediocre, really? Let's go with 3 for now. Fine. Big reduction. Have a bunch of people being kicked up? No, because it's only blinking 4 people. Fine. It's quite nice and tidy, though, isn't it? Nice, smart. Is that now in good condition? No, still mediocre. I presume that's because the loco is yeah, not looking. I mean, it's had a lick of pain, but it doesn't seem to have done much good. Okay, fine. What else is going on? Have we got our is our airport? Are things happening? There it is. There it goes. Oof, it's exciting. It is exciting. Yeah, there we go. Okay, can we go and see how Bradshaw Central is doing? It seems to be the forgotten Bradshaw Terminal. Dare I draw the comparison to London Marylebone? Ooh, Bradshaw Central. Yeah, we can go and have a look at Bradshaw Central. Let's go down and have a look at Bradshaw Central, shall we? Where are we at? Richmond, Bradshaw Central. Here's Bradshaw Central. There it is. It's doing alright. It's kind of halfway between Shildon Victoria and Bradshaw Great Northern. You could say it's the forgotten terminal. It's here. It's got plenty of big old tall buildings around it. How's Bradshaw doing? Suppliers. It's getting food, fuel supplied to it, which is good. Tools, yeah. No cogs yet, though. Not yet getting any cogs. Has that? I mean, now that it's got that connection, it should theoretically work, because this is now... Yeah, that's now connected, which means that it should start pulling in. Yeah. Not yet, but maybe it will. Maybe it will soon. Okay, anyway. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, there it is. There's the station throat. It's got the kind of the suburban kind of tracks here. It's got the stop at Bradshaw to Lowestoft. Well, actually, Forest Limon. That's making good money though. Lovely. In fact, it makes very good money. And there's a what's that? The Express, which ain't making good money at all. Interesting. But what it is doing is hammering along 67 miles an hour into our faces, which is exciting. Yeah, there it is. I mean, not a huge amount has changed at Bradshaw Central, really. Yeah. No, but anyway, fine. Marvellous. Okay, there's another thing which we need to do, actually, which I I'm going to go over here and have a look at, which is another thing that we haven't been looking much at, which is the shipping situation. Let me just sort out. Actually, before I do anything about shipping, which I'm going to do, I'm actually going to run in here and quickly grab. There's a thing that I need, which I'm going to do now. Yeah, good, fine. That, and then this, and then this, and then yeah, that's what I want. Good. Oh, perfection. Happy days. Oh, where have you gone? The thing is, you've now gone. I've made you disappear, which is a disaster. I can't make you disappear. You lot. There you are. You lovely lot have returned. I can see you all. Excellent. Let's have a look at the finances. So, how are we doing finances-wise? So we spent some big penny, but also we earned quite a lot then. So the table is always quite good, actually. So 1952. Let's keep time running on. 1952. Road wasn't great. So rail, interestingly, 1951 wasn't a bad year for rail, but rail not so great. So ticket sales, interestingly, ticket sales seem to be doing all right. Actually, they seem to be growing. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, they are growing, reaching the end of 1953 ish. No, talking of which, just make sure I don't get ahead of myself. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, but the track maintenance seems to have dropped quite a bit. That's good, I suppose. Vehicle maintenance less. Oh, that's just because we haven't got to the end of the year. Fine. Yeah, track maintenance has gone up. Infrastructure maintenance, yeah, up a bit. Enough. Shipping is kind of bouncing around. Air, mixed bag. Oh, air seems to be doing all right this year. So ticket sales, not bad. Infrastructure maintenance, less. Other, what is other? Random other infrastructure we don't know about. Investments, I think that's just the cash. What is that? Investments? Is that just new vehicles that we've been buying? Yeah, I presume so. Yeah. And then the magical budget. The money coming in from that there, state finances. Yeah, fine. Things don't look too bad. I presume we're about to pay for a bunch of stuff to make this obliterate, because at the moment it's too good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, fine. What's this vibrating? What's this? Very exciting things being suggested. Oh my goodness, I cannot. I'm very excited about that. Okay, right, fine. More on that later. Jay, I'll tell you about that. I'll message you about the excitement. Okay. I'm getting distracted. Let us go do some boat stuff. Because the state of our boats is a bit of a mess. We have got... Well, it's just all over the place. We've got... I mean, yeah, it really is all over the place. We've got all the kind of the good stuff, fine. But we've got... the passenger... Firstly, it's hard to tell what's what here. Is this all... This is all good stuff. Okay, fine. It's all just a bit of a... Look at it. It's all multicoloured hodgepodge. It's a bit of a shambles. Also because that looks suspiciously like it's passenger... Oh, it's the AS Giel and the AS Ella. The amphitryon ship Giel and the amphitryon ship Ella. Yeah, fine. Leighton, Droitwich, London. There we go. So that's Albatross Island shipping. But basically, this doesn't make any sense. So they're going to... This is an example of a good... This is a good line example, actually, that needs sorting out. So, at the moment, that's going Leighton to Droitwich to London. Well, I don't want it to do that. I want it to do... I'll show you... There's a fun thing that I'll show the Patreon folks that I've been developing for boats. It's almost kind of a bit of a draft timetable. I actually want to go... So that's going this way. Okay, fine. kind of really want to split this into just going... So what is this? Let's just highlight this a horrible colour at the moment so I can see it. Yeah, fine. Really, I just want this to be London to Droitwich, which I could probably do quite easily. Yeah. London to Droitwich, fine. Let's... No, I was actually doing that the right way the first time. Let's just get rid of these two. And then this is going to then be renamed to... it's going to be back to Amphitrust Railways, because Amphitrust Railways run this as Leighton to Droitwich. No, London to Droitwich. There. Actually, it's probably Droitwich to London. And let's, you know what, let's paint it the nice Amphitrust Railways colour. It's lovely. Because it means that I know I've fixed it. There we go. Nice. Let's see. So that's happening. Yeah, oh my god, it's like a bit of an intimidating mess because there's... Oh, I don't want to do that. There's a lot of shipping. You can see all the goods. Generally, the light red is the passenger shipping. Fine, which makes things a little easier to see what's going on. But there's some strange, like, it doesn't make sense. There's for some missing services, I think, in here. For example, also Cambridge. Let's just go to Cambridge. Cambridge is getting renamed to Paris. There, just in case you're wondering, it's now renamed. It's Paris. Oh, Paris. It's kind of been happening across the island. Of little pockets of the island of Amphitrust are like, you know what, we kind of want to get back to our Greek heritage, and some of a lot of the British population, bear in mind, it's mostly kind of ex-British population, are kind of on board with it. They want to they also both, you know, for various reasons, want to distance themselves from British rule, and a lot of that involves you know, getting in touch with the Greek identity. They don't want to become Greece, but they do want to kind of get in touch with the Greek heritage of the islands. So fine, here we are. It is all nationalised, so the boats are all... Door Hangar 93, the boats are all nationalised. So they are all nationalised. But it's just a case of, like, they're not that well nationalised. So let's just do one. So there's going to be a new service. We're going to start one nice new service, and we're going to go a new line, and it's going to go from Paris to London. There we are. It's a long old distance, but we're doing it. There we are. It's going to be Trust Railways, Paris, London. There, Paris, London. Just need some boats now. For that, we can go up to. Is there a does Droitwich have a? Oh, where's the nearest? We might have to go up to Flitwick, where I think there is. Oh yeah, Flitwick has a shipyard. Fine, Flitwick shipyard. And we're going to get... What are we going to get? Oh, Klondike, by the look of it. Yeah. What are we going to call this? This is the amphitryon ship. Who's in here? Oh. Oh, my... There we go. It happened. Boom. Also painted this nice red. And put it onto that new line, what we just created. Where was it? It was over here. Yeah, good, it'll be in there. Paris, London. Boom. Oh, what? Oh, no path for big ships. Oh, interesting. Okay, right, well, that we can sort out. Really? Paris, you have no large... Oh, no. Paris does, London doesn't, maybe? Question mark. A bit weird. Definitely does have space for large shipping at both of those locations. Oh, but the... Okay, fine. But not the selected... Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't want to do that though. I want to do, yeah, that there. Oof! Ah, I nearly nearly got the AS Besquickelhausen stuck, but fear not, we are good to go. There we are. Oh, golly, that was nearly a calamity, but we sorted it out. Good stuff. There we are. A Tale of Two Cities. A Tale of Two Cities. What's the other thing? An extra C snuck into Besquickelhausen. Oh, did it? Oh, yeah, there's no C there. Oh, let me fix that. That's yeah, there we are. There, let's get rid of that. There we go. Yes, good. Thanks. Fixed it. Fixed it, Jay. There we go. It's quite a grand vessel coming out here, though. Seagoing vessel. What was the thing that just appeared that I need to pay attention to? There's an industrial thing that I need to pay attention to. So firstly, whatever that is going to disappear. Oh yeah, we don't care about that. There's another one that's going to disappear though, isn't there? Where is it? Ah, yes. Firstly, I need to do this, but secondly, is this... Is there a timber mill anywhere near here? That's the next question I have. There's timber. Is there a timber mill? Doesn't look like there is there? What do they do with one? It's over here. Okay. Where's that? Where's? I was getting the timber in through there. Okay, yeah. I've had an idea. Let's keep moving time along. London Paras needs an underwater tunnel to be honest. Ho 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 ho. Let's do that so I know what's going on. Fine. I'm gonna get in here. And right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to put a truck station here. Let's make it 10. Oh, it's ST code, but actually it's not. It's AT. Can't remember if I said called them all AT or if I called them Amphitrust Timber. I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's no good. I want to go down. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Amphitrust Ely Timber, right? Okay, we're gonna go. Ooh, what have we got? Oh, that's exciting. Got a new diesel loco and new buses. Oh, treats, new toys. Okay, fine. Let's get that, and let's get this here. Lovely. There we go. That's going to go there. So now, what do I want to do? I want to get that. So that's going to go. Basically, I've had an idea, folks, about timber. So if I'm going to go new line, and I'm going to go from here, and we're going to go down to. Does this have a? Oh, it doesn't have a truck stop here. Okay, well that we can fix by doing this. Let's do it. Let's arrange it like this. Fine, let's do that. Harbour Timber Company, well. Because I'm going to go in here and just add a couple of big warehouses. Very nice, just get those. Oh, three nice big warehouses, lovely. And we're going to call them, they're actually the pier warehouses because that's where they are. Lovely. Okay, so where was I? I was busy doing this. I'm going to go from there to there. Then back to... From there, I then want to go to... where do I want to go? Not to there. I want to go to... Here. Yeah, lovely. Marvellous. Now, what do I want to do? I want to go... Well, first I want to put some trucks on this, don't I? So let's do that. I can do such things. I'm just going to keep... Some things have happened that I need to actually do, so that's also exciting. What's going on? Oh, I've got forgotten. Buy vehicles. I want some trucks. What do I want? 6 of those, I think. These are going to be, obviously they're going to be in mustard because they're going to go onto this new line. That's, where is it? Is line 1? Yeah, fine. So I can go back to my line 1, which by the way is going to be, where is it? It's here. It's here. ARS, Ely Motor Company, timber, because that's what it needs. Why is it doing? There we are. That's what I want. Timber. Yeah, good. Now, this is going to be a multi-load job, so we're going to go from Amphitrust Timber. We're going to load that stuff. Fine. We're then going to go to here, and we're going to unload that, and we're going to pick up that. We're then going to go to here, and we're going to unload that. Should work. Should work, shouldn't it? What do you think? Will it work? Possibly. Yeah, I think so. Should work. Yeah? Alright, so, okay, good. Are there vehicles coming out of here now to go and do things? Yeah, there are. Good. Lovely. They're going to go and do that. I think that's because I think if I go in here, they've got loads of steel, not enough timber. So we need to up the rate of timber being brought here. And also, it'll have this nice side effect of this not getting bulldozed. So that's good. Because given that this is a big plantation area, it's just not being used. So let's get it used. Okay, grand. What things are going on? Well, more aviation is happening. Let's... so firstly, we're going here. Oh. Abandoned industry in Raleigh. Oh, it's a little package factory. How interesting. Oh, how interesting indeed. Let us take note of that for the future. Where was I? I was down in Ely again. It's an aviation episode. I did promise you it's an aviation episode because another aviation company is happening. Let's go in here. Aetos Airways. How are they doing? I don't know how they're doing. But anyway, what we're going to do is... Where are they going? They're going from... Oh, we need another airline. And we're going to go from here. From Ely Airport to... Where are we going to go? We're going to go over to... Where is in Wellsir? Let's go up to Raleigh, maybe? Yeah. Or are we going to go up to Stratford? I think we might go to Raleigh. We're currently served... Wait a minute. I get ahead of myself. Where does Ely Airport currently go? We've got Ely to Shanklin. Okay, so maybe we want Ely to Raleigh is maybe what we want. Yeah. And by the way, Ely Airport is now being renamed Bradshaw. Ely Airport. Bradshaw Ely Airport. It's a marketing thing. What's this company called? It's called Trans... Oh no, it doesn't have a dash. Med... Oh god. See, this is what copy-paste for. Trans-Mediterranean Aviation. Here they are. That's what they're called. And what's the colour going to be? They can have a nice bright... Okay, maybe not that bright. Like a nice, kind of nice, bright, sky blue sort of little thing going on here, which is nice. Let's go down to Bradshaw the airport again. What are they going to do? Are they going to... Well, we did realise there was some extra aircraft hanging around, wasn't there? So maybe that's what we'll go and do. We'll go and steal someone else's aircraft. Oh, there they are. Oh, these'll do. Nice. Let's get these going. Trans-Mediterranean. Let's also paint them. They're going to repaint them and get them onto Trans-Mediterranean Aviation. There we are. It's happening. Will it be a successful airline? Who knows? So Bradshaw Ely Airport. There we are. Is it gonna be a wild success? Well, we don't know, do we yet? Atos Airways are based out over there. Maybe Trans-Mediterranean. At the moment, they're pretty cheap. They don't have a hangar. They've just got some other old aircraft, and they're flying out of a cheap airport to a provincial airport. But you know, fine. See what happens. Now, what's going on down here? We've got nothing there down there. That's just a random box factory. It's not doing anything. We've got Arthur McIntyre. Now, is this sending... Oh yeah, Bradshaw is okay. Okay. It's doing a thing. It's collecting some stuff. Fine. Oh golly, a moth has just appeared here. Oh, it's not a moth. It's one of those little bouncy bugs. It's not a moth. Good. It's not only my kilt. That's the most important thing. Oh, you know what? Another thing has happened. Before we get on with... let's go up to Vorios Limen, shall we? There's lots of Greek gags, by which I mean, so both IRL, because it's me, and also kind of in the sense of our amphitryon compadres here, comrades rather. There's a lot of British people, but they want to get back in touch with the Greek heritage they don't necessarily understand very well, and so that means quite a lot of potentially humorously garbled place names. That should be funny if we've got any Greek watchers. So if you've got a friend who's Greek, then they definitely want to watch the series. They have no interest in the series, likely, because Greek people are cool. I have quite a lot of Greek colleagues at work. They're all lovely. Including... actually, I'm not going to say that, because it would be very embarrassing to say how handsome one of them is, because hopefully he'll never watch this. But anyway, let's continue on this. It's not very professional, is it? I love this, by the way. I love this is here, and the houses are building into what used to be this sort of mine. In fact, these streets have been built across it. I love that. That's why I'm trying to pay attention to when an industry closes, so I can make that sort of thing happen. There's a lot of those in Bradshaw that'll be really fun when they when that happens to them. Yeah, right. Vorios Limen, here it is. It's big, it's growing. How much is it growing? A bit. It could do with more stuff being delivered to it, frankly. There's a bit of a gap in terms of the amount of stuff being delivered into Vorios Limen. But that's going to change for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're going to see a new business is going to be founded. Where is it going to be founded? Well, it's going to be founded... Firstly, I need to find an industrial area for it to decide that it's going to be founded. Going to go over to... Because we've got Kroll Consolidated Construction down here. Kroll Jetty is full of them bricks. Oh my goodness, so many bricks. Is it shifting? It's not shifting that many. It's got loads. It's not shifting them. Okay, fine. We have a new business is going to be built, and that new business, when I find where I'm going to put it, where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it somewhere useful. Oh, maybe it's just going to build kind of in this industrial area here. Yeah, maybe that's what it's going to do. Just a little situation here, and there's just a bit of extra depth as well. What is this business going to be? Well, it's going to park here, bush, and it's going to be. We're going to add some. It's just going to start off modest. It's kind of modest. Yeah, fine. A couple of them in there. Just a little bit of a kind of terminal capacity, not a huge amount. This business is going to be called Victor Softy. Yeah, there it is. Limited. There it is. Victor Softy Limited. And it's going to be... what's it for, you might ask? Well, it's a house builders. They get and what it's a house builders. These sorts of companies built up, appeared big time during the interwar years, but even bigger. You got these kind of really big house builders in the post Second World War era, and so that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to go in and firstly give them their own workshop actually, so they've got some where are we going to put that though? Oh, you know what? Probably not. They're going to buy. They'll probably just get some. Probably just get some off. Where is it? Yeah, there's one here. They'll buy some from the Kroll workshop. That's fine. What we need, they're going to bring. What we need 6 of these. We can, in fact, you know what? We're going to have 14. Buy them. And yes, this is going to be ARS, so fine. That's not in question. But we're going to essentially they're going to act to bring brick in. So we're going to bring more brick in to straight from the horse's mouth, as it were. So I'm going to go from Kroll, bring it in here. That's number 1, and then from there, I don't think we've got much in the way of brick delivery, have we? Across. Yeah, there's like box and brick, but not. If I bring this up, I just want to see. Oh, yeah, there we are. Box is fine. Yeah, I don't think we've got loads of brick delivery. We've just got a generic sort of, oh, the bricks kind of need to go there. So I think there's an imperative for more, more targeted kind of brick stuff, probably in the fringes of the map. Yeah, ARS Victor Softy. Delivery supply. Fine, and that's going to be obviously that's going to be yellow. And that means I need to go over here and make this lot. Yeah, go over to. Where is he? Oh yeah, there. Fine. I will redirect some of those into the new, into the delivery into here. For now, let's just have a quick look. Where's? That's all the bricks. Oh, it seems to be at the fringe around here where it's. Yeah. Oh, there's some down here as well. Okay. Let's deliver. Let's just start with a modest sort of delivery down here. So we need just modest little delivery. Victor Softy. Where is this? This is like Hebden Bridge, isn't it? Lovely. Yeah, good. Hebden Bridge. And let's deliver. Let's set up a little. Thing that's going to go from Victor Softy over to there. Happy days. Marvellous, that's what I wanted to happen. And let's see, so yeah, good. And this is going to Hebden Bridge. We want Forest Living to grow. We want to be making sure we supply all the stuff that it needs. Yeah. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm picking up. So from here, firstly, both we're going to pick up or drop off from wherever we can, and we're going to be loading bricks and then unloading bricks. It's not rocket science. And then from here, we're going to be loading bricks and then unloading bricks. Again, fairly straightforward and obvious. Yeah, little different type, little diverse type of industry. I reckon you could do is have a little house builders like that. I think that works. Gonna just go in here and take supply. Take 3 of those. 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them, and bring them to Hebden Bridge. See what happens. There, marvellous. Right, while I'm over in Forest Living, it's not the only thing that's growth is that house builders are seeing an opportunity. things be afoot. Where's OBS? Because we've got a new report being published. Here's from the archives. It's another one of the reports, a bit like the one we saw down in Annapolis. I'll tell you what. Let me just make sure I'm paused. Good. The one we saw down in Annapolis. So we have the report of the Boreas Liman District Transport Committee. And it's from the Avtros Transport Commission in 1954. It's now 1954. We're hammering our way through the 1950s relative to this series, as it normally does speed-wise. And again, it's a bit like the other one. It proposes. So this report basically proposes for the current sort of service between. There's a rail service between Hexham, Dorchester, Boreas Liman, and Kroll. It proposes that ought to be electrified. And it also says that ideally you'd develop a new local service down to Melksham via Pakefield. There's Pakefield down here. And kind of expand this as a suburban service. So kind of enhancing the rail service to become suburban. Again, you'll notice we haven't really seen much happen with any of these reports. The big grand reports being fed to the Avtros Transport Commission, but not really a huge amount happening with them. Anyway, that's what we've seen. So we've seen this report getting published. Grand. There we are. So, yeah. Do we think we want to set up any more of these? Because while we're out here, so the rail services we've got from here, it's sort of the financial situation now because it's chronic. Yikes. Let's click here, and yeah. So what we've got? We've got loads of express services coming in from all directions. We've got loads of good services coming in from all directions. We've got local-wise, we've got. Frome to Hexham, that's going off in that direction. Southport to Frome, that's because we can see the top there. We can get rid of things by doing this. I think that's probably going to make my life easier. Yeah, there we are. Fine. Stratford to Hexham, just because we can see the top corner there. Fine. Bradshaw to Lowestoft to Stopper. So that, I mean, for a start, that should also be Boreas Liman. While I'm here, Bury to Raleigh. That's kind of going over the top, isn't it? It's sort of a strange service. How's that one doing financially? Oh, really not great. The thing is, it's doing not great, but it also looks quite busy. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely moving quite a lot of people. How's finances doing? I mean, yeah, probably got like too many trains. Yeah, let's see. 1787. What was it? 29. 52. 54. 55. Oh, golly. Okay. What was the first? 17 was the first one, was it? Yeah. It's also the one that's in its. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone, folks. And what was the next smallest number of people? 54, 87, 29. Yeah, that was gone as well. Imagine having a train sold around your body. So the train just gets sold around you. It'd be quite something, wouldn't it? It would be quite something. Yeah. It's, yeah, that would be a very strange experience, I imagine. Avtros Stopper, lovely. Anyway, where are we? Kroll Morecambe. So Kroll Morecambe is a bit of a. So that's definitely like a suburban service that goes down to Morecambe, although it's kind of more of a local stopper than a suburban service. In terms of suburban services, you've just got the Kroll Lowestoft Hexham service, which does, by the way, go via Dorchester, except Except, of course, let's take this as the moment to fix all this stuff, because none of these are all Boreas Liman. You'll all get used to it eventually, don't worry. This is annoying when this happens. Oh, come on. It's a bit weird that this is a... Although there aren't that many, it doesn't seem to be taking too long. Ooh, oh, interesting. Bradshaw Steel. Now that's been abandoned for ages. Let's just... We'll go back there. Okay, this one. Forest living, lovely. Low stuffed ore, yeah, fine. Fine. Okay. Well, it's such a weird bug, isn't it? A strange bug. Developers, if you're watching, which I don't think you are, please fix that bug. It's annoying. And I have to also backspace. You can't overtype. It's like, I don't even know how that bug would exist, but it does. It's strange. But I think that's that fixed now. Yeah. Fixed that. Good. Bradshaw Steel. There it is. Look. Former steelworks. Now, you remember this place because it was rail fed. It had, it had this junction here that went up and had a big thing here. That's now it's all forested over because it's been abandoned somewhat. London Ashford Airport, yeah, lol. There's the spur that still exists, so it's kind of potentially could be fed again, but no one can see any use for it. But the thing is, I need to have a look across so many industries. I need to have a look and see where could we be using, are my industries shy of steel? Bradshaw, for example, like, it's getting some tools, but not as many tools as I'd like. Suppliers, like, yeah, both of these are supplying a fairly large amount. Oh, interesting. So why is this not consumers? So it's entirely going to Bradshaw. Fine. I'm not paused. I'm moving. Is this is this not what's happening? It looks like there's a traffic jam. That's what it looks like. Oh God, what's going on here? Oh, that'll do it. Okay, right. That needs some. What is that? Is that just a? Where is this traffic jam and why? Is it here? Well, we might as well. While we're here, let's just expand this out a bit. And also, there may be another warehouse. Yeah, why not? Also, it's funny that this is still. That's definitely. That is definitely. That. Yeah, fine. Now I need to go in here and do this. Yeah, there we go. Please tell me there's not a thing. What did I just see there? That. Okay, that's just going past. Okay, fine. And while I'm at it, let's upgrade the road because we can. Fine. Oh, good grief. Yeah, it's not totally gridlocked. Traffic is going to be chaos to deal with in the future. Yeah. Oh, that's also an interesting point. Is while we're paused, we'll be finishing very soon. We'll be finishing very soon, folks. To a couple of minutes. Traffic-wise, it's just. Oh, what if I left it on? There we go. Let's fix that. Traffic is okay. Wasn't great there, but it seems to be dissipating. Anywhere else where traffic's getting really bad? We don't need that. We can tell where we are. If you want to see where traffic is definitely bad, it's in Raleigh, which for some reason is just gone barking mad. It's quite something. It really is quite something. Yeah. So the roads are getting congested. The railways, well, what state are the railways in? There's some serious loss makers. Leighton to Paignton is a serious loss maker. Why is that? Why is that so? Leighton up to Paignton. It's just a local stop. 4 services local stopper. That doesn't make any sense. In any case, you can see there are a lot of multi-million-pound loss-making services, and everything's in a bit of a mess. Even this good service that should be just making millions is actually making a tremendous loss, which doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Well, things need to... So on the 1st of December, things have to change. Things have to change. December 1954. What happens in December 1954? Well, on the 1st of December 1954, the Amphitrust Transport Commission publish a report. What is that report? Well, it's the modernisation and re-equipment of Amphitrust Railways. The Amphitrust Transport Commission published the modernisation and re-equipment of Amphitrust Railways. But what could be in it? Who knows? Who knows what could be in it? Oh! There's plenty we're going to dive into, and we're going to be diving into it in the next episode, I should think. I managed to actually get through everything I wanted to in an episode for once. Incredible. It only involved me overrunning by half an hour. Right, that's quite enough of that. That's the tease for next week. The modernisation plan. What's it going to mean? What's going to happen? Oh, right, yeah, the wiki page. There is the Wikipelago exists, and I've started adding a link to the episode, so you can see the link to in the bottom of the episode. You can see the description. You can see the link to this. There's not an audio-only form of this, so there's no point me even reading it. But basically, go find Wikipelago, and it's still very much in construction. It could do with people who are creative getting involved and having fun with it. Nothing goes in there that isn't canon. So there's everything in there is canon, including, I presume, this thing, which is the Boggy Slop. The Boggy Slop is a region of the Amphitrust. It's a region of Amphitrust near the city of it. It's not perfect. Come in, more people get involved, the happier it gets. But I like that this page has been tagged. This page has been identified as absolute nonsense, but we've left it in because we thought it was pretty funny. This is exactly the sort of content I'm very pleased to see. So. Go and get involved. If you're a nerd and you enjoy this series, just go in and have a look. There's loads of stuff in there. All the graphics, all the assets that I create. So all the logos that you saw that have just gone up, those end up on the wiki. I don't do anything in the wiki. I've never logged into it. I just every now and then go and find a page in it. But it has increased. They do tap my brains for canon stuff, for what is and is not canon. I don't know. This is a series that's big enough to have canon. Well, it is in terms of hours of runtime. There's a lot of hours. Anyway, go and enjoy the wiki. And also go and enjoy next week's Rail Natter, which is it's not a live one. It's just a news one. We're going to go through all the news and talk about all this stuff that's been going on. But it's been a fun episode. Next time we do this stream, in theory, this stream will be in. I don't exactly know what the date is going to be. These will be a bit more regular, like on Fridays. Probably not 100%, but probably on Fridays. Not next week because I'm away, not the week after because I'm away, and not the week after that because I'm away. So actually it's going to be about a month before the next one. Ooh, a bit of time for you to stew and think about what might be in the modernisation plan. Anyway, so the bit about it serving as a landing spot for aircraft has aged brilliantly. Oh, what? Oh yeah, it may in future serve as a brilliant emergency landing spot for aircraft in trouble. Perfect. Couldn't have done better myself. Everyone, I'm going to wave vigorously at you because it's time. That was fun. I'll see you soon. Cheerio, cheerio.